Hey!
Hello, this is Paul. Welcome to Loose Boot Woodworking.
Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. I'm Paul with Loose Boot Woodworking, and today, as you've seen on the thumbnail, we're going to be looking at a drill press. Matter of fact, we're going to do an unboxing of a drill press. I got this as a gift for Father's Day, and it's been a minute since then, but it's time for me to unbox it, get it out so I can start using it. So come on with me today and let's see what it takes to get it together, and then let's operate it for a little bit. All right, well, let's get going. All right, guys, so here we have it. This is the Bauer 5-speed. It's, I believe, an 8-inch drill press. So it's not a big one by any means, and it's a Harbor Freight tool. So it's relatively cheap, inexpensive, but at the same time, I don't have a drill press, so this is a great starter for me. I did pick up this low impact drill press vise, so hopefully it doesn't overpower the drill press itself as far as weight goes. I'll probably have to bolt this down if I'm going to use it much, but I'm basically just wanting to have some mechanism to where I can be consistent with the holes that I drill, use some of those forstner bits that I was hoping to make some candle holders and things out of like that. So we're going to unbox this thing and see what we got. All right, first of all, it's heavy. It's about 35-40 pounds. The basic manual, we have maybe the chuck. Yep, got the chuck here. Got the tool. We got a base. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I can see all that kind of grease inside. We've got to definitely clean that up. All right, got your handles, basic handles for the three-point handle. Cast iron. Looks like oh, this is the base. So that's the base. Well, styrofoam. More styrofoam. Wow. Big boy. Well, I mean, it's small, but it's gonna be heavy. Here we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Box. Styrofoam box. All over there. Now, first things first, let's look at that manual. Okay. The manual. Let me grab my glasses. You know me. PPE. Actually, these are reading glasses. But anyway. Okay, manual. I don't even know why I'm looking at manual because it's going to be pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. You're going to have some bolts. You're going to have to bolt some stuff to the thing, and then so yeah, exactly. Okay, so we have the thing, the base, cast iron base, nice. We got the post, column. It's going to be a little greasy too. I'm going to have to wipe all this stuff down. And this is, unfortunately, I think that's plastic. Maybe it's just a thin metal. And then we're going to have to find some bolts in here. I'm seeing some bolts in here. That's good. That's good. This is all pre-threaded. Cast iron is. Throw those bolts in there. Maybe I should give you guys a little close-up. It looks like the threads didn't get cleaned out good, so it's kind of hard to hand thread those in there, but I'll get a wrench and tighten those up. So the next step is we're going to put the plate on there. So this plate is going to be where that drill press can mount later on. Alright, so we got this, and that's all kind of nasty, gross stuff, so we're going to have to clean that up for sure. We'll slide that and get this camera angle up here. Slide this over the top, and then tighten it down like that. Just tighten it down to where we need it. Cool. Yeah, definitely gonna wipe that down. This degreaser on there. This old t-shirt that I use for rag. Woo! Hey, hey, hey! Yeah! Alright, now I won't get all over my hands. Yay! Alright. Next thing to do, put motor on there. Oh, let me change that angle a little bit. Hang on just a minute. Raise that up so you can see what's going on. There we go. Slide right down. I've got an Allen key. Need to tighten that up with it. Allen key. I'll bring you on around over here and let's see where we gotta put the handles. I got the handles right here. They just thread right in there, like so. One more. Should be good to go there. They do have a little flat spot right here, so you can put a wrench on there and just give it a really good, one last little turn to give it a good twist. So nice. See if that angle. You see what that's doing. That side. Let's see if I can get you a good angle. Got a little light here. That's cool. Slide it down. Got a little indicator. It's red lettering on the black paint, so not super easy to see, but goes down to 2 inches. It's a 2-inch. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I like that. And it's a little bit off on the number. This actually sits a little bit above the 0, and so by the time it comes down here, it's a little bit below the 2. But this is adjustable, so I'm gonna loosen up that lock nut and I'm gonna line that up with the 0 so it's right on the money. Last thing we got to do is put the chuck on there. Probably have to wipe it down too. It's got some greasy, nasty stuff on it. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to it as far as just putting this thing together. And then we're gonna do a little test run, put some holes in some boards, and then we're off to the races. It seems easy enough. It says to just put a piece of scrap wood there and press it down. Make sure everything's locked into place. Just press it down real hard. Lock it in. There we go. She locked. All right, let's plug this sucker up and let's get it fired up. See if we can practice a little bit. All right, guys. Here's the test. We're going to turn the light on first. Cool. I'm going to turn the drill on. Hold that board nice and firm. Straight in. Oh, there we go. Nice. Consistent holes every time. Man, I love it. See this in the future. Let me grab a Forstner bit. Let me try that real quick. All right, we've got our Forstner bit in here. See how well this does. This is a 35 millimeters. What I usually use for European hinges and things like that. It's not quite the right size for those candles. Oh my goodness. What a smooth bore that is. That is amazing. I mean, that is just absolutely amazing. I love it. This is a game changer, guys. It makes such a smooth cut. Usually when I do this with my drill, like my handheld drill, I have to kind of rock it back and forth to get in there. But this, man, this makes it happen like beautifully. That is awesome. Hey guys, thanks for coming by today. Enjoyed putting this drill press together and sharing that experience with you. Just the whole unboxing and the assembly process, and then even to the point where we got Forstner bits out and brad tip drill bit, talking's hard. Some drill bits. We made some holes. Got the Forstner bit out. I was able to use the vise grip too, and if you stick around, you'll see that I got the vise on there. Made some holes there. Just had a really good time making this video and having a new tool in my shop. So I can't wait for more projects where I can use this. Thanks again for coming by. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. As a matter of fact, I've got other videos right there. Check them out. And we would love to see you guys again. So as our tagline says, relax, enjoy life. We'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, guys, for those of you who stuck around, a little postscript action here. I mentioned this vise that I got in addition to the drill press, and this is the way it works. Basically, I could attach it permanently with some bolts through the holes, or in this case, I'm just going to do a temporary clamp. Just grab some clamps, get on there nice and tight, and then again, if I've got a piece, maybe the piece that I'm working with is too small, I don't want to get my hands in there, I want to make sure it's held tightly. I get this nice and tight here, this is clamped on, and same process. Just come on down, make your cut. Holds it nice and secure. Here, and then one down here. So anyway, check those out, and like and subscribe so you can I can't wait to use this drill press in future projects. I can't wait to see what other types of things we can come up with. And drilling holes, that doesn't sound really exciting, but I'll be right back.